Good morning and welcome to another episode of Ask the Healthcare Advocate live every Sunday. I missed last Sunday. Things got a little bit hectic and I'm a little bit delayed this morning, but I am here again to answer your healthcare advocate questions. And this morning I am going to talk about when do we need a referral, when do we need a Hitchayvut, and when don't we need anything when we're going to a doctor. I've seen this question a number of times on several lists that I'm on, as well as getting asked myself from clients. So I thought just again, I will clarify so that it can be clear. So we have two systems in Israel. We have our public medical system and we have our private medical system. The private medical system we can access either completely privately by paying the whole sum, or we have access to parts of it through our kupat cholim if we are paying something called mashlim. So for Maccabi, that's Maccabi Sheli, or Maccabi Zahav, and Mochedet, that is Adif, or C, and then Klalit is for Mushlam, or Platinum. And what that means is in our regular kupat cholim, which is covered by our taxes and is a free service, if we need to go to any doctor inside of the kupat cholim, so that means I made an appointment through the Maccabi app through a Maccabi clinic or another kupat cholim, a family doctor, that's my family, or a specialist like a gastroenterologist or an ophthalmologist or a cardiologist, any of those who are a specialist, but I'm seeing them in a Maccabi office. Most of the time, even though in the theoretical sense you need a referral from your family doctor, in essence, you almost rarely need the actual referral. They'll accept you without the referral. However, just to be sure, on the website of the kupat cholim, next to the name of the doctor, they will tell you if you need a referral or not. But most of the time, even if you can make an appointment without a referral, and most of the time you can even see the doctor without. Now, you don't pay any money for the family doctor, but if you go to see a specialist, you will have a copay of about 32 shekels per visit, and you have a cap for the quarter. So if you hit that cap for specialists, like in your family often, then you won't have to pay anymore. But unless you're somebody who's got a lot of family members with different health issues, you won't usually hit that cap. So that's a referral for any doctor who you're seeing in a Maccabi clinic. Now, if I want to see a specialist not in the clinic, I want to see a specialist in the hospital and I'm seeing him privately. What does that mean? That I go on Sharap, Sherut Refui Prati, or I go on my Maccabi or my Mochedet website and I chose specialists to see through the Mashlim, so Adif, for seeing them through, Maccabi Sheli. If I want to see them, then, and I make an appointment, I don't need a Hitchayvut because you're seeing them privately, which is outside of the kupa system, and you're going to pay 300 shekels. Sometimes you're going to pay 800 shekels and get reimbursed, depending on what the contract the doctor has with the kupat cholim. So anytime you're paying any kind of money that's more than 35 shekels, it's a private service, and you don't need a Hitchayvut. When do you need a Hitchayvut? When you are doing some kind of activity, so you're doing an imaging, or you're going to a clinic, or you're going to have a surgery that the kupat cholim is paying for. So let's say I need to go to the Mirpa'at Einayim, the eye clinic of Hadassah, because I need to get shots. I need a Hitchayvut from my kupa. Hitchayvut is a voucher. They call it also a Tofish Vasra in Maccabi. It's a voucher from the kupat cholim that's basically telling the hospital, don't worry guys, we got it covered. We're going to pay for what's ever going on here. Now, you can get a Hitchayvut to see a doctor specialist if that's the only doctor that's taking care of that issue. For example, a pediatric neurosurgeon who does a specific type of activity, he might be the only pediatric neurosurgeon who does that surgery. So the kupa will give you a hitchayvut to see him in the hospital, even though it's outside of the kupat cholim. But that you have to make in conjunction with the kupat cholim. So, for example, I am going to do a test in the hospital, and the kupa doesn't have a certain type of stress test that the kupa does not do in their clinic. I need to ask for a hitchayvut from my kupa to pay for that imaging or pay for that test in the hospital. Then I have to pay like 39 shekels, and I get the hitchayvut. Okay, so we've got our regular doctor specialist that we see in the kupat cholim that we're going to pay like a 35 shekel copay for. We have our private doctor that we're seeing in the hospital for a second opinion, who's a specialist, that we're getting a subsidized rate that we're paying 200, 300 shekels. And we have a hitchayvut to see a specialist or do a test in a hospital that is through the kupat cholim, that the kupat cholim is going to pay for, that we have to request for, and then we're going to pay around 35, 39 shekels for that hitchayvut or that voucher. So I hope that clarified things a little bit. Happy to hear your comments on this. If you've got comments you want to know about it wasn't clear, you had further questions, please feel free to put something in the chat or send me a private message. Sorry about that. Always happy to answer your questions. And please join us every Sunday morning where we talk about Ask the Healthcare Advocate, anything that you would like to ask related to healthcare in Israel and sometimes abroad.